Hey, you heard from Roller Warehouse here with another video review. Today we're going to talk about Razor's new skate. This is the Genesys 10 LE, new limited edition version of the standard Razor Genesys 10s. They came out a little bit earlier this year. First thing we're going to talk about is the new things about this skate. First and foremost, the frames. Now comes set up with Ground Control's brand new Featherlight 3 frame. Differences between the 2s and the 3s. The 3s now have metal frame spacers on the inside, and what that does is when you tighten up your axle, it gives you a nice solid connection in between the inner raceway of the bearing, your bearing spacer, axle, and in these frame spacers. Some of the older Featherlight 2s, well, all of the older Featherlight 2s had these spacers built in. So what kind of happens when you have built-in metal frame spacers is they'll start to mushroom over time with speed and heat, which once they kind of mushroom over, they'll prevent your bearing from spinning as good as it could. And that's really important, especially if you're using high-grade, high-end bearings, so metal frame spacers are a must. Really highly put that into these frames. Also, the plastic compound, they changed it around a little bit to make it a little bit more durable, as well as slide a little bit better. Still have the recessed frame walls on the side that are going to reduce your surface friction while grinding ledges or rails. When you reduce your surface friction, pretty much, layman's terms, just makes you slide a little bit faster. Got the beveled sidewalls on the side of the frame for your cess slides. 42mm ground control anti-rockers with the metal bushings. The metal bushings with the frame spacer is going to make these anti-rockers a lot more quieter than they used to be, which is a big plus. Have the standard sickle axle bolt. Plus to that is you only need one Allen wrench to change out an anti-rocker or a wheel. Really hyped they put this frame on this skate. Metal frame spacers are amazing. Definitely a much needed feature of the ground control product. Next new thing we're going to talk about with this skate is the tongue on the liner. The new tongue's a little bit more ergonomical shaped, kind of has a little bit more of a curve to it. Just kind of helps wrap around the front of your ankle a little bit better, just kind of makes the tongue a little bit more comfortable. It does have the Velcro strap on the front, which kind of helps your tongue from twisting side to side. Carrying strap in the back. Good amount of padding all the way around, makes these liners nice, comfortable, and padded right out of the box. One quick thing about the carrying strap on the back. This is a carrying strap, not a yank your skates on and off. So yeah, be sure you're just using this to carry your skates, not pulling your skates onto your feet, because you will rip it. Next, the footbed. Pretty basic footbed that they've had in the last handful of Genesys skates. Medium thickness, a little bit of arch support. Definitely a little bit better than what usually comes in mid-level range skates. This little thing sits in the bottom of the shell on top of the heel pad. What this does is protects the bottom of your liner against the hardware for the sole plates, backslides, and frames. Also, it's a little bit more slicker, so it'll make pushing your liner in and out of the skate a little bit easier. Because sometimes that can be a pain if this isn't there. It can catch up on some of the receptors and stuff like that. Nice big beefy heel pad in the back of the skate is going to keep your heels nice and protected when you're taking those big drops. The little raised part on the bottom of the heel pad locks into the bottom of the shell, preventing it from sliding forward while you're skating. Next, the wheels. This is a 56mm 90A, just generic old Razor wheel. 90A is a little bit on the harder side. 56, kind of in the middle size-wise as far as anti-rocker goes. Ideally, you'd want to be anywhere from 57 up to 59 if you're going to be skating an anti-rocker setup. But these are perfect enough to get you rolling right out of the box. Just keep that in mind for upgrades down the road. Sole plate has a 4-piece mounting system, little cuts in the bottom, also going to help reduce your surface friction, and also these little slits will kind of fill with wax, lubricate your grinds down the road. Extra large backslide plate, nice and beefy, ready to be broken in on a nice rough ledge to your exact skating style. Pretty basic cuffs. This is the Genesys / Colt style cuff. Nice and supportive, has the locking buckle, adjustable ratchet on one side. For sizing on these skates, they run very true to size lengthwise, so stick to your normal shoe size when ordering if you do indeed like how your normal shoes fit. The shell itself has a little bit of extra width to it to accommodate people with wider feet. We do have this skate in a bunch of different color schemes available on the website. White cuffs, red cuffs, blue cuffs, green cuffs, all for the same price as the complete. If you want to pick up a custom setup, got any questions about it, feel free to give us a call. Toll-free number is 1-800-772-2502. I'm in the office Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Well, that's going to do it for this Roller Warehouse video review. Razor Genesys 10 LE skates now in stock. Catch you guys next time. Peace.